Prepaid cards are being discovered in a very different way. A buyer can now ask ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, Google AI Mode, or Google AI Overviews for the best prepaid debit card and receive a ranked shortlist inside the answer. That shortlist can shape consideration before the buyer reaches a brand website, a fee page, or a comparison review. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of SiteWorks Studio. At SiteWorks Studio, we study how brands show up across Google, AI answers, and the public sources buyers trust before making decisions, and how that visibility turns into credible citations, comparisons, and recommendations. This benchmark looks at prepaid cards in the United States across 6 AI platforms and 3 high-intent prompt clusters: discovery and evaluation, comparisons and alternatives, and pricing, fees, and cost evaluation. The core shift is simple. Buyers evaluating prepaid cards are asking AI systems to compare fees, explain alternatives, identify trusted options, and recommend specific products. In a category where fees, reload access, acceptance, and trust signals carry real weight, the AI answer is becoming a first comparison layer. For executives, this changes the visibility problem. Search rankings still matter, but recommendation stage visibility inside AI-generated shortlists now deserves direct measurement. The benchmark shows recommendation power concentrated around a small set of providers. Bluebird by American Express is the clear leader. It earns 23.9% valid recommendation coverage, a 21.0% rank 1 rate, and an average recommended rank of 1.22. That means Bluebird appears as the first recommendation in more than 1 out of every 5 AI responses across the measured platforms and prompt clusters. Chime is the consistent second-tier recommendation leader with 12.7% valid recommendation coverage, a 7.9% rank 1 rate, and an average recommended rank of 1.61. The gap from Bluebird is meaningful, but Chime still holds a stable shortlist position. Walmart MoneyCard has a different profile. It has the highest raw mention rate in the benchmark at 42.0%, and its valid recommendation coverage is competitive at 19.1%. But its rank 1 rate is only 3.3% with an average recommended rank of 2.67. The strongest insight in this report is the gap between being mentioned and being recommended. Green Dot appears in 21.7% of all AI observations, but earns valid recommendations in only 2.7%. NetSpend appears in 5.9% of responses and earns recommendation credit in just 0.07%. PayPal Prepaid appears in 6.0% of responses and earns valid recommendations in 0.7%. These brands are retrievable. AI systems know they exist and can list them, but the benchmark suggests they are much less likely to be advanced as preferred choices. That distinction matters commercially. A neutral mention may create awareness, but a valid recommendation places a brand inside the buyer's shortlist. A rank 1 recommendation captures even more attention because it frames the brand as the default option in that moment. The benchmark also shows that AI visibility varies sharply by platform. On Perplexity, Bluebird reaches 45.8% recommendation coverage and a 40.7% rank 1 rate. That is a much stronger position than its already strong cross-platform average. On Google AI Mode, Walmart MoneyCard reaches 34.4% recommendation coverage, which is its strongest platform result in the benchmark. This matters because buyers are not all using the same AI environment. A brand can be strong in one answer engine and weaker in another. For leadership teams, the takeaway is that AI search visibility should be monitored at the prompt and platform level. A single aggregate visibility number can hide where the brand is winning, where it is being compared, and where competitors are receiving the recommendation instead. AI systems are drawing from a public evidence layer. The benchmark points to several source types that shape prepaid cards recommendations: official product pages with structured information, clear fee schedules, reload network details, benefit summaries, editorial reviews, comparison pages, consumer review platforms, and community discussions. Bluebird appears to benefit from consistent positive coverage across financial publications. Chime benefits from strong consumer review volume and sustained personal finance media coverage. Walmart MoneyCard benefits from the scale of Walmart's retail presence and the volume of content that mentions it across search visible pages, but the benchmark also shows that content volume alone does not guarantee the top recommendation. Structure, framing, trustworthiness, and recommendation quality evidence all influence whether AI systems move a brand from mention to shortlist. For prepaid cards brands, the priority is to measure recommendation stage visibility with precision. Track mentions, valid recommendations, top 3 rate, rank 1 rate, sentiment, prompt cluster clusters and citation sources separately. This benchmark is point in time, and AI outputs can change as models, platforms, and public sources change. The modeled values are estimates based on commercial intent proxies, not revenue. But the strategic message is clear. In prepaid cards, AI-generated answers are already shaping which brands get considered, compared, and recommended. The brands that improve their citation architecture and public evidence layer will be better positioned to earn shortlist visibility where buyers are making decisions.